but when I'm looking at this, this might be the best mystery box he's ever done. I forgot who it is, but one of my subscribers asked and said that they missed my old intro, and I'm really sorry, and I said I was gonna do it in my next video, and I just remembered and I forgot. So stay tuned for the next video, okay? Love you, girl. Tell me why, okay? I wake up to film this video nice and early. I just quickly put some mascara, some lip gloss, and tie my hair up. And this is like the cutest messy bun I've done in a while. And it took me 0 effort. I just got out of freaking bed, and no one, well, you're here to see it, but no one in my life, like my outer world, is here to experience this perfect bun! Hi, good morning. Welcome to today's video. So if you have been here with me for the past few days, we have been doing these spoilers for the Jeffree Star Halloween 2021 mystery boxes. They have been so much fun to do, as always, seeing what people are getting and speculating and wondering what you guys are gonna get. So today we finally have Supreme spoilers. I did get these sent to me like mid-afternoon, early evening last night, but I was working all day night last night and I did not have the energy to film when I got home, so I was just like, I'm gonna go to bed and just do it early in the morning once I get up. So here I am. I still have morning voice and sinus infection voice, so sorry guys, it's still not gone yet, but we're living, we're breathing, we're thriving otherwise. So here we go. Let's get into the Supreme spoilers. Now, if you haven't seen my other videos, I do have 2 videos on premium spoilers because we have some different variations. One on deluxe, and maybe even throughout the day today we'll see some more variations today or tomorrow, and I may do an updated video, like if you guys want another one talking about more variations. Some comments that I've gotten about like a couple different shades here and there that you may have gotten, so let me know if you want to see that. Otherwise this may be the last video for these boxes, but I still wanted to get this up, of course, even though I'm like a tiny bit late to the party. Alright, let me scoot over so we can put the photos here. Also, thank you so much to my wonderful subscribers who keep me in the loop on these things. I got a bunch of DMs, so I'm just saying thank you to all of you people who sent that to me. I love you guys so much. Specifically, right now I'm using Mary's spoiler, so thank you so much, Mary, but thank you everyone who DM'd me. I got a bunch of DMs yesterday, and I just like couldn't keep up with them. I'm not sure whose box this is originally. This YouTube subscriber, Mary, who sent this to me, said that it's not her box. She saw these spoilers and wanted to send them to me, and she sent them to Connor too. So alright, let's just get into it. So just to recap, the Supreme box is the biggest box. I'm pretty sure it's like 200 something dollars, but the overall value is like 400. There were exclusives. There was like I think 13 or 15 items. Like, it's just crazy. So regardless of what you're getting, this is a bang for your buck. But when I'm looking at this, this might be the best mystery box he's ever done. So here's the picture of everything that this person got in their box. I'm just gonna go ahead and go through each item. So let's start with the t-shirt in the back, or actually it looks like a long sleeve shirt. It's the same shirt that we saw in the deluxe, but like I said, long sleeve, and it has a different color. So I wonder if these are going to be in like the deluxe and the Supreme, just different colors. The one that we had in our deluxe had like purple details, and this has, it looks like orangey or gold, but definitely a really cool t-shirt. Very much fits Halloween, weirdo vibes, all that stuff. Because if you are new to these videos, we'll move into the next item, which is the weirdo palette. He launched the weirdo collection with these mystery boxes at the same time, and every single one of these boxes is getting the weirdo palette. So that's not a surprise, but that's cool to know that you're getting an eyeshadow palette in every single box, especially a new release. So essentially, if you liked this palette and you wanted to try out some of his other products as well, you might as well have gotten a mystery box, you know what I mean? But it was just the palette. There were other things in the collection that you couldn't get in these boxes, but if you were interested in the palette, then that was in here, so I think that's wicked cool. Okay, so moving on, we have a concealer in here. I don't think we've seen his concealer in a mystery box before, and what I like is he put the lavender concealer in here, which is a color correcting concealer. So if you wanted to try out the concealer formula, but obviously you couldn't like pick your shade for this, that would be way too insane. It's nice that you're getting to try the formula, but in a color in a color corrected version so that if you like the formula you could then pick up your shade. I think that's pretty cool because his concealer's not super expensive, but it's definitely like more on the higher end. It's not like the $5 e.l.f. Camo Concealer, which is bomb. But if you wanted to try, I just think that's a cool item to get in here and something that I don't think we've seen before. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we have. So we got that. And then let's get into like the other palettes. Yes, palettes in the Supreme box. I don't think we've ever had a Supreme or mystery box that has gotten 3 eyeshadow palettes. We've had a couple that have had 2, but never 3. Now, eyeshadow palettes are some of his bigger ticket items as well, so that definitely amps up the value. And if I was buying this box because of the value, I would be hoping that there would be either multiple eyeshadow palettes in here and or an Extreme Frost, because those Extreme Frost retail for $50 by themselves. So in addition to the Weirdo palette, we have the Mini Controversy palette and the Cremated palette, which again fits the theme. Like, the theme of these boxes was so clear for our Halloween. I love it. The tones are amazing, and the Cremated palette is going to go so well with that Weirdo palette. Like, they're very similar in their color stories. The Weirdo palette has a couple more pops of like pink and red tones, but if you really liked the like cool tones in the Weirdo palette and you don't have the Cremated palette, which is straight up just cool tones, that's awesome. I actually really enjoyed the Cremated palette. The only reason that I got rid of it is because I'm not a cool tone person. For me, all I really needed was like a small cool tone palette to use. I actually gave that to one of my co-workers back in the day because she was like obsessed with it and couldn't get it, and I was like, I'm not going to use it that much, but if you're going to use it, I'd rather give it to you. So I hope you're loving that palette, Zoe. But yeah, so I gave it to her just because I have such a big collection. I didn't need it. I got my few nice looks out of it, and then I was like, let's give it to someone who's gonna like love and use and abuse it. So it was a great palette. It just wasn't something that I was gonna use day to day. Like, I still have my Jawbreaker palette because I use that one way more often. But yeah, so the Cremated palette is very Halloween, very fall, very much going with the Halloween and weirdo vibes. So that's an awesome palette to get in this box as well. And then he did also put another amazing palette in the deluxe box. So if you don't know what that is, then you can watch that video. But I think these are definitely 2 very exciting palettes to be getting in these mystery boxes. Then we also have an exclusive mirror, which I think is freaking so cool, you guys. Like, I want this mirror. Would I pay $200 or whatever dollars for this box just for this mirror? No. But it's an exclusive. Like, it's not gonna be made again. You can only get it in these mystery boxes, which is definitely like so cool and special. Such a collector's item. I love that. So this palette is really cool. It's very similar to the mirrors that he released in the Weirdo collection, the like almost spidery like star kind of vibe, but it's obviously black and orange. I think it looks like it's a soft matte touch, not glossy, which I have glossy ones, but I've always wanted a soft matte one because I love like the feeling of it. Then we've also got the Witch's Brew scrub, which was in the premium and the deluxe as well. It's a green scrub, but people are telling me that it looks, or like the flavor and taste is black licorice, again fitting with the theme. I don't know because I haven't had it. I heard some back and forth on this, so if we can get some clarification in the comments, let me know. But because Witch's Brew doesn't really give away the flavor, I was thinking it would be more of like a candy apple, like green candy kind of thing, just because of the color and because we all know that Jeffree loves freaking candy. Not that is black licorice technically a candy? I don't know. Regardless, but that's cool. So we got the Weirdo, the Witch's Brew scrub in all of the boxes, so they were obviously in here as well. Then we also got a translucent powder, another like cool product to get from his brand that I don't think we've seen. Actually, no, we have seen powders in his boxes before, but not very much. But I think the powder we got last time was like a lavender or a banana powder or something. This is the translucent powder, so everyone can use this powder, which is amazing. I love that. It's not going to be too light or too dark for anyone because it's translucent. So I love that he put that in here. I think that's pretty cool. And those are like $30-something. That's a pretty high ticket item, like for him, for not being an eyeshadow palette or something. And I like that there's such a variety of types of products in this box. I think that's why, to me, this might be one of the best mystery boxes he's ever done, because on top of like the products just being great, it's such a variety of his brand. Because this box had to be great, you guys, to make that price tag and the value worth it. You know what I mean? So we have the translucent powder, and then moving on, we have a lip liner in the shade Unicorn Blood, which is awesome. This was also in, I believe, the deluxe box. I think I said that it was the Velour liquid lipstick, but it was the lip liner. And Unicorn Blood is one of his best shades ever. It's a very like deep vampy brownish red. I freaking love it. His lip liners are pretty good too, not gonna lie. That's one of my favorite reds. I was wearing it in one of the videos. This is the liquid lipstick for it. It's beautiful. What I love about this red is it's very neutral. So it's not too warm or orangey or too like cool toned. And then moving on, we have one of his eyeliners and Assets, which I think we've only gotten one other time. But that's pretty cool. Actually no, I did try his eyeliner formula when I was with Connor and I wasn't a huge fan. But it was just one shade, so who freaking knows. That would be cool to try for sure. Again, like another new category of makeup to try in here. And then we have a liquid lip in the shade Cold Cherry, which I don't have that, but I assume would pair really well with that lip liner as well, which is pretty cool. Then we also got just a plain gloss, I believe. Actually, what is the shade of the gloss? Oh, the gloss was in Mouthful. So I love his gloss formula. So he has two gloss formulas. He has like his normal gloss and the Supreme gloss. The Supreme gloss are like the pigmented ones. The regular glosses are like the clear with more like tints and sparkles. And I love those. I'm wearing one right now, actually. I decided to put on Wet Peach for this video. Just to have like a little something because I look like actual trash. So that's the shade for the gloss. Again, there could be variations. This is just the first spoiler that I've seen. So then we're still going. We're still going. And we're not even like through like the best stuff, okay? Then we got some single shadows, which my only gripe with this is that if he's gonna give you single shadows, he needs to give you a magnetic palette for it. I know he put magnetic palettes in the previous mystery boxes, so in his mind, and this does make sense, like people who bought the last mystery boxes probably have that palette and it's not full yet, so they should have that to put these in here. But maybe people don't have that. So I just wish that if he's gonna put single shadows in these boxes, no matter what, he should do, even if it's a quad, like it's just a small magnetic palette for people, because otherwise they're just going to sit loosely in the drawer and they're not going to get used. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so sorry for my nasally voice. I sound like Squidward. So this person got Mausoleum and Poison Ivy for the single shadows. His single shadows are always coming from like palettes that he's already done. They're not going to be new shades or anything. That would be pretty cool if he did do exclusive single shadows or an exclusive palette. That's the only way he can top this. When is he gonna do that? When is he gonna do an exclusive eyeshadow palette? That would be literally so insanely sick. Okay, sorry, moving on. We're almost done, but there's still more. There's still more. Okay, then we also got a Velvet Trap lipstick in the shade Red Affair. So definitely a very red theme to this box, but again, you just can't go wrong with red lips. I will say though that maybe some people were hoping for a couple weird like crazy shades in here for the lip products. I personally think reds are great. You can never go wrong with a red, but like we saw in the other boxes for the Velvet Traps, we did get a gray tone shade, which I think was pretty cool. Like not as wearable. To some people it's wearable, but to me it wouldn't be as wearable. But definitely like very Halloween vibes. So this could go either way. You can't really be mad though because it's a mystery box, but you know what I mean. Like we're definitely getting a lot of red items in here. So, but you have a red lip liner. If you're getting this box, you have a red lip liner and two red lipsticks that you can now like combo together, which I think is definitely pretty cool. And then the last item, which is probably one of the most exciting and definitely like a huge ticket item, is going to be the mini lip bundle. This looks like, I'm not sure which one it is, but it looks like a nude and red version or just reds. It's kind of hard to tell from the photo and I don't have a confirmation. So if someone knows, let me know for sure down below. But those are like big ticket items and that is just really freaking cool to get those mini lip bundles. You're getting such a variety of shades and colors and for such a discounted price. So like I am just blown away at this box, to be quite frank. Let me scoot back in the middle so we can finish our thoughts. Okay, let's like collect them for a second. Is this the best mystery box I think he's ever done? Personally, yes. I still wish we had a exclusive eyeshadow palette or an exclusive highlighter. I do want that exclusive makeup. That's what really ups these boxes for me. But I also cannot deny the fact that I don't think we've ever seen a variety of products like this in a mystery box. The amount of eyeshadow palettes slash high ticket items. I do wish we saw an Extreme Frost in here, but like I've said 1,000 times in this video, the variety of products kind of like make up for that fact, because I think when you're buying the Supreme boxes, at least for me, the Deluxe or the Supreme are going to be the ones where I'm like, if there's going to be an Extreme Frost, it's probably going to be in one of these because it's such a high ticket item, and I do love those products. Which ones do I have? I have, okay, so here's one of them. This is in Choking on Ice. These are just literally so beautiful, and I usually wear these on my eyes actually, and when I wear these on my eyes, I never get as many eyeshadow compliments ever. So I just love these, and I really hope that they're always in the Supremes. But you're getting concealer, powder, eyeshadow palette, all these big ticket items, eyeshadow palettes, plural, lip bundles, literally a variety of kinds of lip products, which is amazing. You're getting lip liner, velour liquid lipstick, velvet trap, gloss. Like, this has to be the best box that he's literally done ever. It has to be. Like, when you think about it logically, regardless of the colors that you're getting, it's based on the items. The exclusives are so freaking cool. So I don't know if these boxes have finally sold out yet now that the spoilers are coming out. If you want a box after you've seen these spoilers, you need to go pick it up if they're not sold out already. I'm debating. I'm going to see if anything is available after I upload this video. And if it is, that'll be my sign to be like, okay, you can treat yourself. But we'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. So that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. And I think that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye, guys.